Socially anxious people tend to prefer text over voice calls because it makes them feel like they're in control of the social situation and ultimately how they're being perceived by the other party. But what happens when that social anxiety actually blends in and becomes texting anxiety? Now what do? Are you just supposed to cut off communication from every human on earth because you don't want to use verbal communication or non-verbal communication? Now, if that's an option, I will take that to go, please. Now, here's what you do if you're dreading replying or sending a text message. First of all, stop. Do not reply immediately. Now, as a disclaimer, if you're somebody that stresses over replying ASAP to somebody because you know that you saw their message, then go ahead right now and disable that option on your phone so that you eliminate that stress. Give yourself some time. You need to first pull up the decision tree. Is this an emotional text message that you want to send or that you want to reply to? If yes, my suggestion, and I highly recommend that you do not reply or text what you have in mind. This is something that you need to do in person or maybe through a phone call, unfortunately. Try to avoid any emotional text messages that fall in the following categories: breakups, family drama, toxic work situations, disorder of any kind, or any other kind of text message that is going to trigger an ongoing discussion. Topics such as money, religion, politics, these things are going to create and enhance your anxiety 20-fold if you start going down that texting conversation. Because at the end of the day, those texts are gonna be there. There are no backseas on these messages. So if you're like me, you're gonna end up at 2 a.m. scrolling through your text messages, replaying the conversation in your head, and you're going to hate it.
Uh-oh. She is totally going to misinterpret this. Ugh, why did I say that she has to choose outfit number 2? Oh boy. She is going to come at me tomorrow so badly. Should I reply? Should I tell her outfit number 1 is better? Oh my goodness. Why do I always put myself in these situations? Darn.
Also, if you're a person of authority or you have power, maybe you're an influencer and you can reach a lot of people, be mindful of sending out insensitive text messages. And I know that you need to have like a certain amount of self-awareness in order to do that, which is why it's really important to understand if it's an emotional message that you are about to reply to or send, because if it is, you're much more likely to send something that's insensitive and it could technically just blow up in your face. All right, number 2, think. So now that you stopped and you didn't reply ASAP, good for you. Now it's time to really think about how you want to reply to this or what kind of message you want to send out. Because now that it's not emotional, now it falls into one of the following categories. Maybe it's information. Maybe you want to get a quick update. Maybe you want to find out where the meeting place is or who's coming. Maybe it falls into the category of entertainment. Maybe you want to send a GIF out or GIF, however you want to pronounce it. Maybe you want to share something situational. You want to tell someone about something that happened to you, or you want to ask someone about an event that happens to them. Or it could be a gossip text. Now that's a tricky one, so I'll let you decide if it's emotional or not, because technically it could blow up in your face if you're not responding to it appropriately. So these are some of the categories that are just not emotional ones, and they don't really require a lot of thought, but you still need to organize how you want to say what you want to say, because at the end of the day, you don't want to send mixed signals out. Ooh, this is the perfect meme. Oh my God, she's gonna laugh so hard at this. I'm so funny, this is hilarious. Send. Ooh, text message.
Why is she sending me this?
Too funny.
Ooh.
That's too funny.
What is she thinking?
So in order to do this properly, take a walk. Anything you need in order to gather your thoughts. Now that your anxiety has come down to its normal level, whatever normal means to you, think about how you want to approach the text message. Number 3, reply. Now it's go time. If you've decided to go through with it, even if it's an emotional text message, which I highly do not recommend, so use a little bit of empathy and understand the impact that your message is going to have on the other person. Maybe it's zero impact. Maybe it's just one of those things that you're overthinking and you don't need to. Honestly, it's for the sake of your own brain. You're trying to protect it from unnecessary extra anxiety that could come out of this situation. Because let's face it, if you're gonna stress out about a text message that you're sending, and it comes down to the fact that you're gonna have to call this person to explain yourself, then what's the point? I mean, you're gonna have texting anxiety and social anxiety. So let's just make sure we eliminate those possibilities. Let's just make sure you do it right at the beginning, okay? So that's why these steps are super important. Stop, think, reply. Stop, think, reply. Stop, think, reply. And if those fail, do this. Number 4, text the texting council. I have one question for you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the text comes through? Text us, text us. Are you freaking out over what to text? Are you tired of messing up your conversations, having to explain yourself over and over? Do you wanna outsource socializing? Then text us, the texting council. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they reply to you? Text us, text us. We'll take care of all of your texting needs. Regular charges apply. Now this video was really meant to lighten up the mood and to hopefully make you laugh a little bit. Stop, think, reply. Stop, think, reply. It's obviously I've had texting anxiety. I've spent many nights arguing over text messages, breakups through text messages. I've spent countless hours dissecting people's words and trying to interpret them. So I know a little bit about texting anxiety, but this video is not really meant to go in depth specifically with how to deal with the anxiety. It's mostly just like in the moment, if you feel this sudden urge of anxiety and you don't know what to do with this particular text message, just come back to like stop, think, and reply and take it from there. Of course, you're gonna have a lot of emotional messages in your life that you're gonna go through. That's fine. Again, I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit. So you can comment and let me know how you're dealing with texting anxiety. If you've had it, if you have it, I would love to hear all about it in the comments. Again, I hope I kind of just made you laugh a little bit because you are not alone in dealing with texting anxiety.